like to master the mind, not only so that you can take yourself further and faster than ever before, but also so that you can help others go further and faster than ever before. So if so, I'm doing a webinar tonight at 8 p.m. UAE time, and you can register at uaenlp.com. And I'm going to be talking about NLP. NLP is the science of the mind and how it works. And also in the course, I'll be giving you an introduction to NLP, what it is, how it works, etc. But also what I'm going to be sharing with you is how you can become a certified NLP practitioner. So just to give you an idea of NLP and a little bit of how it works, if you'd been with me when I first started learning NLP, I was in this big room, training room in London, and I was listening to a guy called the creator, the co-creator of NLP, Dr. Richard Bandler, and he was standing at the front of the room, and he asked everyone in the audience, who here feels bad consistently? And like a few people kind of raised their hands, and then one person sort of he looked at one person and he said, okay, you come here and tell me all about it. And he started asking a number of questions of this person. And this is why this is so important, because I started realizing that day that we all already do these things. It's not like I'm not going to be sharing anything new. I'm going to be sharing with you what you're going to understand yourself at a whole nother level. But he asked this person what happens when they feel bad. And the person started saying, well, I kind of say that, like, I think about this and I say these things to myself, etc. And then he started asking a couple of questions like, okay, so you've got this voice, right? What is this voice saying to you? And she started saying, well, oh, you're not good enough, and you're never going to do this, or you're never going to do that. And he said, okay, and what's the quality of the voice, and how does it sound, and this and that, da. And she started describing like how she talks to herself. And he said, okay, great. And what about when you want to feel really good, or when you want to feel confident and you aren't able to? Like, what are you saying to yourself? And she goes, oh, I'm saying to myself, oh, okay, feel confident, go on, you can do this, you can do this. And he said, is that the voice that you say it in? And she's like, yeah. And he said, okay, and does it work? And she said, no. And he says, okay. And he started to like get her to notice, like, look at the qualities of the voice. When you feel bad, how strong is the voice? And she's like, very strong. The voice is very strong. And he said, okay. And when you're trying to feel good, but you don't, how strong is the voice? And it's like, it's very weak. I'm like, I don't kind of believe it. And he said, okay. And so this is very powerful, because what he taught us that day afterwards was literally that our brain knows how to organize thoughts and knows when to take things seriously. And we know that when we speak in a strong voice, that internal voice is very strong, that we should take things seriously. And so all he did was, I want you to do one thing. When you're feeling terrible, that voice that was very strong, that makes you feel bad. And she's like, yeah, I want you to turn that into Mickey Mouse. And she's like, what? And she's like, it just in your mind, think of that voice, but think of yourself talking in Mickey Mouse. So instead of saying, you're never going to do it, what's wrong with you? He said, go, oh, you're never going to do it, what's wrong with you? And she started smiling. And he said, just keep training your mind. Just turn that voice into Mickey Mouse and try and feel bad. And she just kept laughing, and she's like, I can't. It's like, come on, try and feel bad. Like, you're thinking the same exact thoughts. Why can't you feel bad? And she's like, I just can't take that voice seriously. And he's like, yeah, exactly. And that's the key. And so in a few minutes, he showed us that literally how we can change the quality of our thoughts, which will really change how we feel and how we behave and how we act. And he then got her to say in a very strong voice, in her mind, I am confident, and how that shifted her confidence, etc. And all we did was a switch. We took the bad thing that she was doing very well and used those qualities on the good thing that she was doing poorly. And so what I'm going to be sharing with you is that we already do all these things. When it comes to using your mind, I'm not going to be sharing with you something that, oh, the question is not, oh, can I do it? The real thing is what's really important is to understand that you already do all these things and understand how you do them so that you can do each of them better. And that's what we're going to be sharing a little bit today. So UAENLP.com. It's at 8 p.m. tonight, and I'll also be sharing with you how you can get certified as an NLP practitioner. So if you want to coach people or things like that, that's where you can check that out. So tonight, 8 p.m. Otherwise, I want to thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you guys on another video very soon. Lots of love, peace out, and I'll see you on another video very soon.